You think you know yourself. You think you're rational, that your memories are accurate, your thoughts are your own, and your beliefs freely chosen. But what if I told you you're a prisoner in your own mind, and the jailer is you? From the lies we tell ourselves to the paradoxes that shatter reason itself. Today we're going down a rabbit hole so twisted, you may never see your reflection the same way again. This is You Can't Trust Yourself, the most twisted truths in philosophy. Let's start with the most fundamental betrayal, self-deception. We all lie to ourselves, not out of malice, not even consciously, but out of a desperate need to cope. Psychologist Leon Festinger called it cognitive dissonance, that internal friction between our actions and our ideals. You fail at something important? You don't blame yourself. It wasn't the right time. You cheat. You rationalize. It was justified. You tell yourself you're open-minded, yet insulate yourself with beliefs that never truly challenge you. These aren't slips of judgment. They're survival mechanisms. Your brain is editing reality, twisting it just enough to protect your fragile sense of self. Because the truth, raw and contradictory, is too heavy. And so, without even realizing it, you become your own propaganda machine. And the more you look at yourself, the more the cracks begin to show. Who are you, really? Let's revisit an ancient paradox, the ship of Theseus. Suppose a ship has every plank replaced over time. Is it still the same ship? Now ask that about yourself. Every 7 years, nearly every cell in your body is new. Your beliefs evolve. Your memories shift. You're not the person you were a decade ago, maybe not even last year. And yet you hold on to a name, a face in the mirror, a story. This is me, you say. But your identity isn't fixed. It's a patchwork narrative, stitched together by a mind desperate to believe it's a single, continuous self. When in truth, you're just a ghost, wearing its old clothes. Now here's the twist. Even your memories, the foundation of that identity, are lies. You don't remember the past. You remember your last version of the memory. Each time you recall it, your brain rewrites the script slightly, like a glitchy copy of a copy. Psychologist Elizabeth Loftus demonstrated how easy it is to implant entire false memories. A childhood trip that never happened. A person you never met. Your brain fills in blanks with convenient fiction, and before long, that fiction feels more real than reality ever did. Your mind edits the past to make the present make sense. But if your memories are fiction, then your life story is too. Still confident in your reasoning? Let's talk about confirmation bias. The brain doesn't seek truth. It seeks comfort. You naturally filter out what contradicts your beliefs and absorb what reinforces them. You don't just do this when arguing on social media. You do it every time you choose what news to read, what opinions to listen to, what data you consider valid. Even when you think you're being objective, you're curating your reality. It's like walking through a hall of mirrors where every reflection flatters you. And with algorithms feeding your preferences back to you in infinite loops, your beliefs harden into dogmas, not because they're true, but because they're never questioned. And when we do judge others, we fall into one of the most disturbing traps in moral philosophy, moral luck. Imagine 2 drivers, same speed, same decision. One hits a pedestrian, the other doesn't. Same action, different outcome. One is labeled a criminal, the other walks free. It's chance, not character, that defines the result. But society judges outcomes, not intentions. We praise success and condemn failure, even when luck plays the largest role. If we're honest, morality often isn't about fairness. It's about storytelling, and sometimes the villain just had worse luck. Now let's go deeper. How do you even know this world is real? Maybe you're a brain in a vat, fed electrical impulses by a machine. Every sight, sound, memory, fabricated. The people you know, constructs, your personality, a script. This isn't a science fiction fantasy. It's a serious philosophical problem. René Descartes tried to solve it with, I think, therefore, I am. But even that assumes a you exists to think. What if your thoughts themselves are synthetic? What if you never existed outside the simulation? The terrifying truth. You could be nothing more than a pattern of thoughts echoing in a void. So let's recap. You can't trust your memories. They're manipulated. You can't trust your beliefs. They're biased. You can't trust your morals. They're dictated by luck. And you can't even trust your perception of reality, because it may not be real at all. At the heart of philosophy is one brutal idea. You are not what you think you are. You are a bundle of illusions stitched together by a mind that lies to itself for comfort. And maybe, just maybe, the first step toward freedom is realizing you're not free. Still think you're in control.